Hi everyone. Good morning. So yeah, any doubts?
Yeah, Rajeshwar, this is Satish.
Hey Satish, hi.
Yeah, hi, good morning. Yeah, I have a doubt, one doubt. Can I share my screen?
Just go ahead.
Can I share?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Is it usable?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. This is my dashboard. Uh, they are asking when we have to create one icon here and here.
Okay.
Whenever we click this icon, it should be redirect to uh, dashboard containing cross tabs like this. These are the cross tabs. This one, sales to and profit to.
Okay.
Related to these visuals.
Yeah, you can using navigation button, right?
In navigation, but when I click on sales icon, it should open only that sales cross tab only. It doesn't show other cross tabs. That
Okay.
particular cross tab only. I have four visuals in
Then
the dashboard.
then do one thing. So it should be a cross tab about. See, is the structure of the two tables same? The
If
cross
these
tabs.
tables,
Yeah, the cross tabs. Okay, I got your point. So they
yeah,
don't want to click on any of the bar, but they want to click on some button which will take them and they will that will show them only the sales. That is what you're saying.
yes, yes, yeah.
Okay.
It should show this cross tab only. This is a sales cross tab, yeah.
Okay. They want to see only the sales, but they
Yeah.
don't want to click on any of these. And if they go there, they need to see whole of the sales.
Yeah, yeah. The requirement is like we have four visuals in dashboard.
Okay.
Whenever click on a visualization icon, that cross tab only should open in other dashboard.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
Okay.
So here, the thing that you are saying is
It is not visible to,
not visible. I'm sharing my screen.
but it is not visible to me.
Yes, I can see yours. We can see.
Satish, I think you are still presenting you are in presenting mode. I think you need
Yeah.
to
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
stop presenting so that you can see what I'm. This,
Yeah. Okay.
just a moment. Let me clear these sheets. Now you are saying you have your subcategory and you have your sales.
Yeah.
Okay, sales. And the same you have as a cross tab, and the same way you have same
Profit.
subcategory with profit.
Profit. Yeah.
And now you have the same as cost. Now you have a dashboard in which you have these two, and there is another dashboard in which you have these two
No.
individual dashboards.
You are creating individual dashboards.
Are they in the individual dashboards or both in the same dashboard?
Both should be in the same dashboard. It should be show, but it should be shown only one cross tab only.
But again, why should they be in same dashboard? My point is, you can actually Now here here I'm taking a dashboard. Here I'm putting sales, and here
Okay.
I'm taking this one where I'm getting my profit, right?
Okay.
Now why can't I navigate from here? I can put a navigation button in here,
Okay.
right? This will take me to dashboard 2, which is containing 6,
Two.
right?
Okay. Okay.
And this will
Yeah.
take me to profit,
Okay.
which is dashboard 3. Now, if
Okay.
you see, if I click on my navigation button, I will show sales, right? If I click on
Okay.
navigation button
Okay.
in here, I'll show profit. Simple, right?
Okay. Okay.
Why complicate it when you can show it in two dashboards?
Is it not possible to using parameter placing in same dashboard all cross tabs?
Parameter is also possible. Actually, in a way, this is possible in such a way. If you remove this navigation,
Mhm.
and I am bringing a sheet which says sales. Here I'm putting in sales, and another sheet which says profit. And this is another sheet which says profit. Now on to the dashboard. Again, I'm creating one more parameter. Now in the dashboard 2, I remove the sheet. I'm creating one more sheet. If parameter 4 is equal to sales, sales, then sales. Else if parameter 4 is equal to profit, then profit. Now apply. Okay. I am bringing this in here, and I am bringing my subcategory, right? Now I am putting that in my dashboard. That sheet, yes. I'm putting sheet 19 in here. Not floating, but I'm bringing sheet 19 in here. Now you are not seeing anything, but here I'm bringing my sheet 17 which says profit. I'm placing it in here. And here I'm bringing sheet 16 which says my sales, and I'm putting it in here. Right. Now you can format this. Now
Yes,
I'm
yes, sir.
writing a dashboard which I'm taking a parameter action, add action, change parameter. Now it is sheet 16. Select. This goes into parameter 4, and it is calculation 16. Again I am taking another action which contains sheet 17, right? And
Okay.
target is um, parameter 4, and your source is sheet 16, sheet 17. So it is calculation 17. And again I am going to this filter action, and I'm selecting sheet 16, and I'm taking it is going to dashboard.
Okay. Mhm.
Now again I'm taking another filter action. Here I'm taking it on sheet 17, which is on dashboard 2. Select. Okay. Now when I click on this, I
Okay.
see sales values. Right? When I click
Okay.
on this, you are seeing profit.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
They are asking like this only.
Okay, fine. Then you'll get it.
Yeah. So we have to create parameters.
Parameters, and that you need to pass parameter actions, and then you can get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hi guys. Any other doubts?
Okay. Thank you, Rajesh sir.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yes.
Hi, Ravi.
Hi.
Actually, my doubt is quite small. The thing is that whenever we wanted to rename the figure, always the dashboard is there, and it's a big dashboard. There are multiple metrics. Now the business want that matrix name to be updated. So, what is the best way to update it?
Wait, you are saying you want to rename the column?
Not metric like sales is there, right? Or the sales is there, order date is there, for example. I have used that in the sheet, right?
Yeah.
For example, you can take sales, you can take profit, you can take quantity, like that, and so on in the cross tab.
Okay.
So now they are saying, can you rename the sales to sales underscore one, something like that. So what is the best way? Shall I create a calculator field and drag and drop that sales?
See,
in that
first
with the
thing
name?
is if they are asking for that, and if you have to use sales somewhere else also, then better duplicate this. Better
Duplicate it
duplicate.
okay.
Pardon?
I'm saying duplicate it or just create a calculator field and rename
Yeah, that is what.
the
Matlab, you can duplicate this and then you can rename it however you want.
okay. What I was
Sales
trying to do the
underscore
approach is
store.
like I create a calculator field and name the sales store, and then I drag
Yeah,
drag and
that is
drop
the
that
best way, because
sales in that.
see, normally sometimes you can even edit areas these measures, but the problem is like if I have sales in here, right,
Yeah.
you can actually use this.
But it areas sometimes work, sometimes doesn't work. Like if
So
something
see,
changes,
when you want to use sales in more than one place, the best way that we always suggest is to create a duplicate of the calculation and then use it. The reason being, you need to have one name in one place and the other name in other place. Then using the same field sometimes causes confusion. Rather than that, create a duplicate of it, or as you said, create a new calculation field, and in that you can use that.
so it won't create the performance issue. Just I'm asking.
Pardon, what is this?
So won't it create a performance issue if I create a calculator?
No, it will not. Only just that calculation, just the duplicate of the calculation that you are creating will not create any performance issue. See,
Okay.
the duplication of a calculation, the same value that you are using, you are just using a duplicate. It is not actually doing anything. You are just adding one more column that is present. So even if it is adding to performance issue, that will be a very not 1%, because there are many other things which cause a huge performance issues. Just duplicating the calculations might not give you that much of a problem. Okay.
So and also like what if I do just right click and on the sales name, sales matrix is there, right? If I right click and then just rename it, it will
Yeah,
only
see,
be
you can
visible
do
in
it
the tab,
directly
right?
in here. You can do it directly in here. But there are two problems with this. When you rename this, the actual database column name and the name column that you are using might be different. So sometimes
Not
down the
matching.
line, if you forget that you rename this, you might be searching for that column which you really want, and you will not get it. Unless until you go into your data source page and look into the metadata. You will not get it.
So I think calculator will be the best approach, right?
Yes,
So that in the
calculated field
future,
is the best approach. Yes.
so in the future, the database that's updating the metrics name, like sales is something they are mentioning like sales underscore cost. Then that will by default update in the calculated field as
Yeah,
well.
whatever it is in the database, whatever the column name, that will come into Tableau.
Okay. So thank you. I thought like maybe there will be some performance issues so that we will.
No, that will not cause any performance issue. At least not any visible performance issue.
Oh, okay. Got it. So there is no other approach, right? That is the best one I can think.
That is the best way. That we
So
can.
whatever I'm doing is right for me, right?
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah.
Drag and drop. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi Rajeshwar, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hey Rajeshwar, am I audible?
Okay. Yeah. Audible.
Yeah. Okay. Sham, please continue.
Yeah. First of all, thanks for connecting this wonderful session to know
Welcome.
the Tableau better in various scenarios. I have a scenario where I need to pass the login username in custom SQL query. I know we cannot pass the user function in custom SQL, but my user requirement is to pass the logged-in username in custom SQL. That is doable in Tableau, or how can we do that?
Wait, you mean, I think, can't you use the username function in custom SQL?
I mean that we cannot pass directly by using a parameter we can, but here the thing is when we are passing through parameter, it's showing all the list of users that are presented in the parameter. But our case is overall log into that particular report, we need to capture that. So that is
Okay. So,
yeah.
see, is there a chance that you can get all the usernames that are present in one column? Is there any chance like that?
Yes. We have a column.
Then it
that
is
is a-
easy, right?
yeah,
Then it is
yeah, we
easy.
have a
The
column.
reason being, my point is, the reason being, load this value, whatever the username you are having, load this into parameter. How will you load? Use this when workbook opens option.
Okay.
Here in the parameter, if it is a string, then there is an
Yeah.
option. If you go to just a moment, if you go to list, there is an option when workbook opens. To this, load values from the column that is containing usernames.
So here we need to load the
Username
column.
Column that is containing username. That can be in another database, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Then use that parameter in your custom SQL.
Okay, Rajeshwar, got it now.
Then
I
what
tried,
happens
but
is-
I didn't explore this when work.
But again, when you are loading that into parameter on that data source, make sure you put a user filter which is like this. Username is equal to the column containing username. Now what happens is when the workbook is opening, only one column will be present of all the people that are present in here. Only one row is true, right? Because for that username, whatever that is, it will be true for that row only. So in your parameter, you will be loading only one value. Then you can pass that into your. Otherwise, if you don't do that, if you don't use that as this calculation and use that as data source filter, if you don't use that, then multiple usernames will be coming, right? If you use this in data source filter, then only one username will be coming.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Hey Rajeshwar.
Yeah.
So I have a quick question. So there is a scenario like I have a data for 2020, 2021 and 2022.
Okay.
So when I'm selecting period 2022, I should also able to see the data for previous year, like 2021.
Then use parameter.
Yeah. So but in parameter there is the only option of 2022. So if I click on that time period, how I will be able to
You will be, when you select
previous?
on.
If I select the 2022 period, the 22nd period, how will I get the data for 21 period as well?
Yeah. So okay. Now here I am creating a parameter, and here I am string or member. Let me delete integer and list I am taking 2021, 2022. Right? Now I'll be writing my calculation. If parameter 5 is equal to 2022, then, right, year of order date is equal to 2022 and or year of order date is equal to 2021. But if you want, you can search like if year is 2021, then year of order date is equal to 2021 or year of order date is equal to 2020 as well. Now you put this in here and I'm putting this order calculation 19, I'm putting this in filter. Calculation 19, right? I should remember calculation 19. Order date. I'm showing this parameter. I'm showing 2022, and in here I'm bringing calculation 19 in here. I'm selecting to apply. Okay. I'm getting 2021 and 21. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And is there any, is it possible like as the year increase, so when we select the latest date, the latest period, we should get the data for the entire previous year as well. Like in year we have 2018,
Now
19,
when you
21.
are creating this, right, same as the earlier one that I told, use when workbook opens and from this take order date. You like create another field year of order date.
So like if I select 2019, I should get 1819. If I select 2020, I should get 181920.
Then you should write your logic that way.
So whatever period I select, I should get the data of previous period as well. Whatever period I select.
Yeah, previous year only, right? You should get only the previous year or all
Yeah,
the
no,
previous years.
this is the second scenario I'm asking. Like, is it possible? Like, whatever period I select, so I should get the data for the entire rest of the period of the previous period, whatever it has in the database.
Then in your calculation, the same calculation. Let me open this 19.
Like in this workbook, the period is from 18, right? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, let me come to that. Now
Okay.
here, rather than using or, what I will use is, here I will use less than or equal to, right, parameter 5. Right? Now what happens if it is 2022, then your order date will be whatever less than 2022 years that you are having, you will get all of them.
Okay, but
apply.
like
Now if
like
you
this,
see it is 2022, I selected, I got all of this. If I select 20, let me edit this. Here I am using, pardon the order, a bit screwed up. If you see, if I select 2021, just okay. Just a moment. Here the problem is writing the logic for no, here if it is manually, then that is no problem. If I write like this, then it is not a problem. So let's see. But but there should be an automatic way to do this. I have to think
Yeah,
about it.
because if we have n number of periods, we cannot write manually.
No, here I'm missing something in here. I'm not able to get. Here. Wait, why am I writing this? Just a moment. It should not be this complicated. It's very easy to get this. When someone selects an year, he should get all the years less than the. Yeah, why do I need all this actually? Year of order date is less than or equal to parameter 5. Perfect. As I told you, it's very easy actually. Yeah, if I select 2022, I'm getting everything. If I'm selecting 2021, I'm getting that. If I'm selecting 2020, I'm getting only 2019. Okay?
Can you open that calculation, like what you have written?
Nothing, yeah. It's just year of order date less than or equal to parameter.
Okay, so like, okay, it will only check with the.
Yeah.
Right.
Based on your year
Okay.
selection, this will restrict the year of order date.
Yeah, got it. Thanks, Raj.
Okay, guys, we are near 10 o'clock. Any more last one or two doubts? Any doubts?
Yeah, I have it, but the thing is, so the given entire data set, from there I need to take the information.
You want to? I didn't get you.
Somebody, I mean, the interviewer gave the dashboard, so I need to, I mean, build the dashboard. So I tried, but I was unable to match the figure. Can I share that one? What I have
Yeah,
done?
you can share the screen. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the one.
Okay.
So they gave baseball game. So we have players and team is 2014 and 2015. In game, I have 2015 as well. But they didn't even like order date 2014, 15 like that. They gave image only.
Wait. You have team 2013.
And 14, but in the game, so I
Open.
have
Click on
ordered
that
data.
game. Click on that game. No, in the view. Not there. Not there. Not there.
Okay.
The games. The logical table games. Go to data source. Go to data source, not data pane, data source. Yeah, data source. Yes.
Yeah.
Click on that table, logical table games. You click on that just, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Home team, away team, date, runs for home, runs from away, winning team. That is PS next, okay. What is that players table contain? Player ID, name, position, batting average, runs, baseball team. Okay. So what is your what is the issue here?
Issue is so when I want to get in what way I can get best dashboard.
I didn't get you.
No, I tried the KBS. What are the winning and losing? Is there any another possible way? So by using actions, filter action like that.
No, but first, when you decided on your views and when you created a dashboard, then the point of actions will come, right? So first, if you have you need to understand the data, you need to get the views out of it, where you can tell the story. Like in that you have games, team 2013 and team 2013 and 2014 and the players, right? So then here you can get which team won, how many of those teams won in their home ground, how many of them won in the foreign ground, what is the number of
Yeah,
goals.
all are there actually.
Then
So
create a
we can do.
dashboard, right? First create a dashboard with your understanding.
Okay.
Because see, you created all these sheets, but we cannot go through all these sheets. If you have a dashboard, it is easy to get. This is what you got. This is what you got. From this, more this information we can get.
Okay.
Right. So create a dashboard and let's discuss that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Any more doubts? Gaurav, you can stop.
Sunil this side. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Gaurav, can you please stop presenting?
Sunil this side.
Hey,
One
Sunil.
scenario question which was asked to me in the interview.
Okay.
So very basic question, but let me ask. So you have created the dashboard, and after 1 or 2 days, the client said some issue is there with the KPIs which you have created.
Okay.
So how will you go to the root cause of it and how will you sort it out? So what will be the process with which you can find the solution to that? What the KPI, why it is showing the error?
So my first question will be, when they are talking about a KPI, what is the issue with that?
It's sometimes it's showing null value, but sometimes it is showing completely different value. But when we go for data validation, when SQL query is fired and check the value, instead of coming in 2000, it is coming sometimes 5000, sometimes coming null.
Then the logic that you have implemented is not correct, right? So you have to recheck your logic.
Logic.
Yeah, because see, if it is supposed to get 2000 and it is getting 5000, some extra records might be adding. If everything is positive values, some extra records might be adding. If some negative values are there, some extra records are not getting included. And sometimes when it is giving null, then for that dimension or for that values, there are no numeric values that are present. In the data itself, there are nulls. So you need to understand when you want to understand KPI, first you need to understand how that is derived. And the other thing, what I get from the information that you gave is, there will always be difference in values, like we discussed in the one of the last sessions. When I take sales by profit, I'm bringing this calculation 21 in here. I need to clear this sheet. I'm bringing this is, we are getting certain value, but the same when you do then the value is different. So the level of aggregation at which you are doing calculation will also decide what value you are. So if without, now you need to understand what is your KPI and what is the way it is derived. So even when your logic, if it is not right, then there is a chance you might go wrong and later get a wrong. Okay?
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Rajesh.
Okay. Last doubt if anyone has.
When doing the total in the first tab, then the total for the percentage value will be different.
Can you come again?
When we are doing the total in the cost tab, we are having the table viewer, sales, profit, quantity. When you do the total for that, it will just add all the value from top to bottom, right? Let's take a customer ID, customer name.
My customer ID will have so many, so let me take subcategory.
Okay, subcategory, sales.
Let me take sales, profit, and order.
And you can take 1% value, you can take.
Profit ratio, we have profit ratio. Or I have calculation 22, right, which is a profit ratio.
Yeah, so you convert it from percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we want to get the total of profit, sales and calculation. So out of, yeah. So this 902 is coming, right? 902 is coming.
802.
It's not, sorry, 802. 802 is not the total coming from top.
802?
802 is not like the way we are calculating sales, right?
Yeah.
So here the calculation something different is correct. So the percentage value.
I'm still not getting what you're saying.
What I'm saying is like the value over here, what I'm saying like profit, the total of profit is showing 41 plus 15 plus 6 plus 30 plus minus 3, right? But in the case of percentage, that will not be calculated in the serial way, right?
Still not clear.
No. What I'm saying is like over here, if you see the grand total of profit, it is summation, it is summing up all the value from
Yes.
top to bottom, 40, 15, like that.
Yes.
Correct? And for the sales also, it is behaving the same.
Okay, you mean to say for this profit, this calculation here, which is percentage, it is not giving you the same. That is what you are saying, right?
Yeah, so how the calculation perform like over
So
here?
here
How
you are
this
getting 40. The reason, if I'm not wrong, the reason is here the value, if I this value, right? If I go here and do calculation 22 here, format, so here, whatever the value that you are getting, right, it is not just an aggregation of this. Whatever is happening at this cell level, that will happen at this level. This cell level, what is happening? Sum of sales by sum of profit, right? This is also sum of sales by sum of profit. The same way here, sum of sales by sum of profit, which is giving you the same amount. This is not a direct aggregation, because when you take a grand total is also calculated the same way the values in here are calculated. It just doesn't add all these up and give you. Okay?
Okay. Got it.
And I think you have one more option. Total using, if I take sum, now you will get it different. When you take sum, now this is actually adding all these up and it is giving.
Okay.
Okay?
So if someone says like show me the total, which one to take? Sum or the one which you have?
No, logically speaking, sum is not correct. The reason being, now here the grand total should depict whatever is happening in here. If it is showing 403, which is the sum of all these, that is not correct. It is just adding up the percentages. But now again, it depends on the business requirement. If they want to add these percentages, which doesn't actually make sense, but in case if they want to add those percentages in C, then
okay. But I believe percentage calculation perform like this only, right?
pardon?
So they will go. So what I'm saying, like whenever we wanted to do the summation or the total of the percentage matrix,
This is correct.
then that will check the value inside, like sales and profit, sales divided profit, whatever comes.
Yeah. So whatever is happening in this level, the same will happen in here as well.
So in that case, it is nothing but happening, but 186,397 divided by 22297, like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is the total of sales divided by profit, and that is the percentage to sale.
Yes. Okay, everyone.
Thank you,
It is
Thank you, sir.
10:10. Okay, we'll again meet tomorrow, the same time. Okay. After tomorrow, I think that tomorrow it is Friday, right? So next 2 weeks, and we'll again meet on Monday. Okay. Okay, then everyone. Have a great day. We'll again meet on.
Thank you, Ajit sir. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.